What up, YouTube? You are in the den with Aaron EBM. Now, I appreciate you stopping by the channel because you could have been anywhere, but you decided to be here with me, and it is gladly appreciated. Now, I'm going to ask you something. I need you to hit that like and subscribe button for me to continue to make this wonderful content. All right, let's get right into it today. Today is Thursday, October 28th, 2021. It is a cold and dreary day, but the show must go on, so I will continue to bless you with this content. Now, today I want to talk about something I seen early this week. But the big hitters, the heavy hitters of the manosphere beat me to it, but it's okay because everybody has their own little spin on things and we can't monopolize the content here. Let's get it. Let's get right into it. Now, if you're not privy to the information, there was a high profile lawyer that was killed by her boyfriend in Atlanta, Georgia. But what was crazy was you didn't really see this broadcasted in the news. I didn't see it on any of the news outlets. And what I had actually seen was this Facebook article. So you know how those are. You can't really trust them a lot of the times. So I looked up a couple of places, seen that it popped up on ABC or NBC, one of the other big news channels, so I knew it was legit. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up. First thing you see is beautiful and powerful black corporate lawyer killed by thug she was dating. I didn't say that. They said it. They put it in the title, the headline. So you already see the narrative that is going to play out in this story. So 31-year-old Courtney Cox had it all. She was a successful corporate litigator at a powerhouse law firm in Paul Hastings in Atlanta. Beautiful, well respected, made a lot of money, and had a very promising future. Uncommon in with a lot of the sisters in the community. There are a lot of smart and educated sisters. Shout out to the PhDs. So this is not uncommon. This is all normal so far. Courtney was sadly killed yesterday by a man whom she began dating a few weeks ago. Let's pause it right there. Already a red flag. She was dating a man for a few weeks. This tragedy struck, and she was killed by Jarvis Jarrett. And MTO News, which is this is the site that is on, learned that Jarvis is being described by people who knew him as on social media as a thug or a street dude. This is strange because a lot of the women that we've been talking about and been talking to, especially the high value type woman, actually has a laundry list of things. Most of the time it is 6 foot tall in shape, so a 6-pack, 6 figures, jawline. None of them say that they are looking for a quote unquote Tyrone, Pookie, or Ray Ray. But yet this high profile lawyer was with said Pookie and Ray Ray. So what is going on? Ladies, if you're seeing this video, what is going on? Are you telling us a lie? Are you pulling a smoke screen or wool over our eyes when we ask you what does a man need to bring to the table? You often tell us these things. You often say that he needs to make more than you. Obviously the man below did not make more than you. Now he could have been a street pharmacist. I don't know. They didn't go into grave details. But let's just say that he does not make more than you. So what is going on? So is this actually a true thing? Are you actually just trying to put on for the panels? Are you trying to put on for the internet? Are you trying to put on for the people around you to make yourself feel better and look better? Or are you really giving the Pookies and Ray Rays of our society the attention that you're not giving the other eligible bachelors? And you have to ask yourself, what is a woman, a 31-year-old high-profile lawyer, doing with a Pookie and Ray Ray? But we will continue. According to police, Jarvis murdered Courtney inside of her luxury high-rise apartment in Peachtree in Midtown Atlanta. MTO News learned that that police say Jarvis shot and killed Courtney inside her Atlanta house, Midtown luxury apartment, sometime after 3 in the morning. So it was early in the morning. So he wasn't just an intruder. More than likely he was staying at Courtney's apartment, which a lot of homosexuals, a lot of Pookies and Ray Rays do when they land, when they hook a lady of her caliber. They'll end up sleeping on her couch, sleeping in her bed from time to time, clapping those cheeks. I like to say blowing her back out. It appears that the subject was inside the apartment. Deputy Chief Charles Hampton said there was no forced entry or anything like that. So police have gave you more information. The sheriff's department has said that he did not force her way into the apartment, so you know that Jarvis was tickling her fancy. Jarvis, the Pookie, the Ray Ray, was giving her the attention that she needed, the attention that she wanted, and she partook in it. Jarvis didn't just kill the beauty. The alleged thug then got into a deadly shootout with police. So he was about it. He was about that life. He just wasn't doing or acting a certain kind of way. Just to get that clear, he wasn't a poser. He was actually living that life if he got into a shootout with the police officer and with the police department, the sheriff's department. So you know he was doing the things that we are stereotyping him to be doing. So this lady, bachelor's, master's, law degree, the kind that often say that they do not and will not settle just any kind of man, settled for a pookie. Now, what I am seeing is pride. Yes, I do not want to settle. I'm not going to settle. So I'm not going to get somebody that is below me but will require me to do more. I'm going to get somebody that will give me the sausage, wreck my glorious insides, clap my cheeks till no tomorrow, and then I can put them out. That is most likely what had happened. Now, I wasn't there, so I'm not a mind reader. I am not God, so I do not know for sure. But we all know that I will not settle. We all know that I require a man to have more than me and do more than me if he wants to be in a relationship with me is a lie. It is no longer going to be tolerated. Not saying that she has to be with any of you. So don't get your hopes up and say that Aaron and the rest of the guys here are saying that women need to be. They're going to do what they want to do regardless. But as I say often on my channel, that I will expose the things that happens in our community, and I will let you know and be fair and objective about these situations. Fellas, they don't want to settle for you, but it does not mean that they're not giving it up to someone else. I will continue to say to continue to work on yourself, be the best man that you can be, and you can get a plethora of women that you would like to have in your life. You don't have to wait for a woman to get her hell phase out. You don't have to wait for her to do everything she wants to do and live and be happy, and then when she decides to be 45, 50, then take you. You don't have to settle for that. Now, it's sad that this happened. There's no reason that this lady should be with the man that she was with, but yet it happens. And I think it is a lesson for a lot of women out there and men as well, that we can't sit here and fall for these fictitious stories that they say that you're not good enough and you have to have XYZ when they're clearly out here doing the opposite. All right, guys, I pray for the family. I pray for her. I pray for everybody around her that knew her. This is mainly for the people and the women that seen this and coming up. You don't listen to what the world is telling you. This whole thing, this whole dating scene is a give and take. We none of us get exactly what we want. We give and take, and we hope for the best when we find that person that best matches us. So I'm gonna let that be it, guys. I appreciate it. If you like this content, you know what to do. Until next time, everybody. Peace.